Amie Dugan, the Senior Director, Organizational Development for Special Olympics, is here at Poinciana High School, where WWE and Special Olympics Florida hosted a unified basketball game, an incredible event. It was against St. Cloud High School, their unified team. Amie's going to tell us a little bit more about Unified and Special Olympics.
Absolutely. So today you saw one of the best unified games I've seen in a long time. And for those who don't know, unified sports is something Special Olympics does where we pair together people with and without intellectual disability on the same team, because quite frankly being teammates is the best shortcut to friendship we know. It breaks down all those barriers faster than most anything else you could possibly do between people with and without intellectual disability. And WWE is a promotional partner of our Play Unified campaign globally, and the idea is very simple. If we'll play unified, we'll live unified. And so that's always been the premise of Special Olympics, that we use sport as the catalyst for building more inclusive communities around the world so people with intellectual disability are better understood, accepted, respected, integrated into the community. And that gym out there today, holy moly, that was the epitome of, that's what it should look like. And Unified Champion Schools, and Poinciana High School is what we call a Unified Champion School, and that's a school that has committed itself to three things: doing unified sports, doing whole school engagement, so things like today, a rally around respect or anti-bullying, and then co-inclusive youth leadership, so that special education students and mainstream students work together to do unified sports or bring unified sports to their school, as well as whole school engagement. So it's really a label that is earned, not just given. It is very much earned, and you saw it today out there in that gym. These are students for whom inclusion and respect is just a part of the culture. It's not something nice to do, it's not patronizing, it's not tokenism. These are students who sincerely understand the abilities of all of their fellow students and celebrate that. And we've done a few of these games over the past few years, and this has got to be my top two of most raucous, best competition. You saw people getting into it, so it was just fantastic. That is what unified sports look like. And our hope is that one day, every school will be a unified champion school. In fact, truthfully, one day I hope we never have to use the label unified champion school. This will simply be the way all schools are.
What has it been like, this partnership with WWE that's been going on for a while now?
Oh my goodness. So they actually have been working with us on and off since 1995 when our World Games were in Connecticut, which is the corporate headquarters of WWE. And in 2014, they became a partner of our Special Olympics USA Games in New Jersey. The next year, they became a partner of our World Games in LA. And now we have a global partnership. So what began in Connecticut is now not just happening in the US, but we do activations with them in China and India and the UK and Ireland and Italy, you name it. Everywhere they go around the world on tour, we find a way to bring them together with our Special Olympics athletes to promote our message of playing unified everywhere they go. So I can't say enough about what WWE has done to help expose a whole new audience to Special Olympics and the work that we do, to show that just like we are sport, they are sport, just like they're fun, we're fun. So there's a lot of intersections between our organizations, but the reality is we would never have a megaphone as big as WWE's. So that's the great value they bring to us, is through their superstars, through all of their platforms, digital, TV, online, live events, they get our message out there in a way we never ever could on our own. So it's absolutely invaluable to our organization.
And lastly, with getting that message out there, I want to get a shot of the logo, of course. Getting that message out there, and it seems like too, Special Olympics has grown so much. And I don't mean that by the amount of Special Olympians, but just the fact of how it's matured and evolved into like a unified division and things like that, and just having everyone treated equal. So how important, obviously, is that the primary goal, and how important is that?
Right. Oh, it's huge. Next year we'll celebrate our 50th anniversary as a movement. So our first games were in Chicago at Soldier Field with 1,000 athletes. We now have over 5 million athletes in 170 nations. But the reality is, for all those accomplishments, we are very restless. It's in our DNA. We will not be happy until every person with intellectual disability around the world, of whom there are approximately 200 million, have the opportunity to engage in sport if they choose to, if they wish to, and we want to be there ready to meet them when they want to become a part of Special Olympics. So it's been a massive evolution, and it's not just the sport. Sport's always been the vehicle toward the end means, which is not just to create more inclusive societies, but we do work in health and education and changing school climate, like you saw here today at Poinciana High School. Advocacy work, policy change. So sport is the fun thing everyone sees and puts their hands on and gets to engage with us around through volunteerism or being a unified partner or being an athlete. But the outcomes are really significant in this world, and our hope is that the first 50 years, we've come a long way, but we're excited about the next 50 years because hopefully we'll have a whole generation where instead of having to change perceptions, they will be shaped. And they will simply be the way everyone in the world thinks. We will be beyond discrimination. And seeing people with labels, you're just going to see these athletes as another member of your community, another member of your family, someone in your school, and that's simply the way it will be. So that's our hope.
Thank you, Amie.
Thank you.
We're at Poinciana High School, big WWE Special Olympics going on here. I got the crew, I got the main crew over here on my side. This is it, this is who you want to be. All right, guys, what do you guys think about WWE coming here today?
It's lit, it's lit. Yeah, it's lit, sir.
I'm watching it since I was little. Love it.
Do you guys have any favorite WWE superstars?
Randy Orton. Enzo Amore and Big Cat. John Cena. AJ Styles.
Triple H, Randy Orton, I think.
AJ Styles.
Yeah, guys, have fun today.
Thank you.
But what would it be without some honorary coaches?